All right, everybody, let's recap. As we have our newly named players, let's go over the team before we handle the red shirting and all that horse shit. Let's do this. Although, you know, I did forget to turn the music back on, so let's not do this quite yet. I knew I was forgetting to do something. Also, we're ranked number 7 in the nation right now, which is outrageous, and there's no way that's going to maintain. Let's get funky college music back. And let's take a look one more time at the team again before we redshirt everybody. So quarterback, Cody Freeman, Spankton Woodward IV, Sky Walker, and Estrogen Ed. At running back, Pinkley Taurus, Isuk Adik, Squeezy Jaqueezy, and Wami Tingles. Fullbacks, Adrian Toothbeach, or Adrian Toothy Beach, sorry. Adrian Toothy Beach. And Bronze Janssen. Adrian Toothy Beach. Wide receivers, Ivan Zakhanov, Eugene Krabs, Limitless Glory, Hingle McGringleberry, Sawyer Playbook, and Freddie McDonough. For the NHL reference. Tight end wise, Guy B. and Dude, Marshall Mathers III, Department of Player Safety, and Mike Oxlong. Left tackle, Testicles, alongside George Larocque, Dr. Lucius Poopity Scoop, and Fakta Blackhawks. Left guard, Skylar Doom III, and Hot Singles in every time. It might be my favorite name. Hot Singles in your area. Fuck me, it's the funniest goddamn. At center, I made it to left guard before I cracked. At center, Ross the Boss Ray, Andy Felter Snatch, Brickridge Puffington II, and Brick House. Right guard, Jack Strap and Duke Silver. And at right tackle, Dick Clapper, Frank Grimes, Rhino Cock, and South Park Cows. good old Brattleboro, Vermont's own South Park Cows. At left edge, Jacob Pfaffenbickler, Han Solo, and Sack Attack. And at right edge, Pudgy Robinson, Lloyd Christmas, Eat Pants, and Milan Lucic. At defensive tackle, Sternhard Schizophrenia, O.J. Simpson, Michael Crocodile Dundee, and Buster Cherry. Left outside linebacker, Barry McCockner, Daryl McDowell, who was a JUCO that we actually get to rename. Fuck me. You know what? Reaver. God, fuck it. Reaver wins. Reaver wins. I don't even remember. Who was second on the poll? We had a poll a minute ago. Who the hell finished second? It was Jefferson Steelflex that finished second. So congratulations. This is now Jefferson Steelflex. Reaver, I'm going to avoid that name because I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we already walk a fine line with Endo. So congratulations, left outside linebacker, Barry McCockner, Jefferson Steelflex, and NFT. Middle linebacker, Wah, Isaac Schuldice, and Ron Balake. Right outside linebacker, Cam Jansen, and Josh Nichols. At corner, Peter Richard Johnson, Ramatin Mahashol, Hingle McCringleberry, Hugh Jass, Buttersticks McGee, Amanda Hugginkiss, and Numb Legs. At safety, the Jasper Probencrux II, Cowboys Hit, and Stan Dindesk. Fucking ridiculous. Also at safety, Dixon Sider and Richard Thunder, because of course. At kicker, Corduroy Jansen Esquire Mark II and Nudell Leeggs. And a punter, Cody Parkey. Your 2017-2018 Boston College Eagles. 2018 Boston College Eagles. Fucking Christ. Let's redshirt some people real quick. So we got to run with all of our quarterbacks, all of our running backs. At fullback, we are going to redshirt Adrian Toothy Beach. just so that he and Bronze Janssen are not on the same path. As much as that sucks, because Beej looks ridiculous. But yeah, that way Janssen's a sophomore, and Beej is good to go. So yeah, well, actually, we need to carry 2 fullbacks. Never mind. So we actually have to stay that way. Wide receiver, we can't afford to redshirt anybody. Tight end wise, tough call here. Tough call. I think we'll go with the worst of the bunch. It will be Mike Oxlong that gets redshirted. At left tackle, as much as I'd love to redshirt testicles, we can't do it. So Facta Blackhawks will be redshirted there. Left guard, fine. At center, let's redshirt Andy Feltersnatch and Brick House. We'll run with Breckridge Puffington. Right guard, we cannot redshirt anybody there. And at right tackle, we are going to redshirt the freshman Frank Grimes. He was that big addition we got right at the end of last season. But that way, he can take over next year for Dick Clapper. We will also redshirt South Park Cows, unfortunately. But it's got to be done. It's going to be done. Again, we haven't had any trouble with people wanting to leave yet. On that right edge side, Eat Pant will sit out the year. Defensive tackle, obviously, schizophrenia is going nowhere. Linebacker-wise, can't afford to redshirt anybody, nor can we at middle linebacker. Corner, I think we can afford to redshirt 1 corner. It should be Numb Legs. He's the worst player of the bunch, obviously, so we'll just let him sit out for the year and get better. And at safety, we can't afford to redshirt anybody. At kicker, Nudell Legs will be the redshirt option. So we didn't have to redshirt that many people this year, which is nice. In terms of the depth chart, let's set that up really quickly. Now that we have our options, want to make sure kick and punt return are set up as well as they can be with the fastest players that we can have there, which will be Eugene Krabs, Limitless Glory, and basically just those 2 are the ones that we have to care about. Redshirted the entire leg. Yeah, we had to. Had to do it. That way we can have them for later on, you know? That way we can have them for later on. So that brings up the custom schedule. I think this year is really the year where we could look to go to different places. So let's see. That is 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that'd be 12 games right there. So 2 games a break, 2 games a break, and then all the games in the world. It makes sense. So, yeah, we need to toughen up the schedule a little bit. I mean, granted, it'll get more difficult as we go along. So as nice as it would be to go to different places, I want to go to Wyoming, because on NCAA 13, a lot of people wanted me to be Wyoming because of Josh Allen. Let's see. Do we have another rival who's out of the conference for week number 2? We're supposed to play an FCS team. West Virginia, Washington State. I'm trying to think of teams that have... Of course, we played Utah in a bowl game 2 years ago. We probably don't want to add a team like USC because, again, we want to actually have hopes. We could... Ooh, we got to play UCLA. We got to play UCLA. We stole Chip Kelly. We have to play UCLA. Easily. Definitely going to play UCLA. No doubt. No doubt. We got 2 more teams. Let's see who makes sense here. I mean, I'm above playing Iowa State, okay? There's Auburn, BYU, Baylor. Baylor would be an interesting one. It's Cincinnati, East Carolina, FIU, Florida Atlantic. Got Houston out there, Indiana. Indiana or Baylor would make a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, we could beat down Iowa State again. Like I said, we have a tough conference. We don't want to sit here and add too many ranked teams, if any. Got North Texas, NIU. NIU hung in there with us for a recruit last year, and I didn't much appreciate that. Oklahoma wasn't even ranked at the end of last season, yet there they are. Old Dominion's there again. You got Oregon, Rutgers. Rutgers has been a pain. They've been a pain in my ass in terms of recruitment as well. Could take on old Tulane again. You know what? Let's go UAB. I'm okay with going UAB. That was another team people really wanted me to be. Oh, that's right. We needed revenge against Temple. You're right. Is Temple available? There they are. Yep. This time, we're playing at home, fuckers. We're not playing in Philadelphia with those crooked refs. I will get my revenge against Temple. 100%. Thank you for reminding me.
Oh, we're doing this again.
Which means, as Kamikaze Malone, thank you for the resub. 10 months. Appreciate that. The last team, ooh, South Carolina. Could take on the Gamecocks. Could take on the old Gamecocks. It could be. It could be the old Gamecocks, or it could be our yearly game with Buffalo, but fuck Buffalo. If we add South Carolina, what does the schedule look like? It goes up to a B minus at least. I want to play UCLA for Chip Kelly. I want to play Temple for revenge. Let's replace Wyoming or South Carolina. Who would you guys rather see me play? Wyoming or South Carolina? We're going to take one of them out. Emperor, what's going on as well? Good to see you. A lot of people want me to play South Carolina. Okay, we'll take out Wyoming. We need to add a ranked opponent here to really toughen up the schedule. The Mormons of Brigham Young University are there. Ole Miss is also there. Washington or Wisconsin. All right, I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We'll throw it to a poll in chat. You might have to refresh the stream in a minute, but we will either play number 13, Wisconsin, number 15, Washington, number 21, Ole Miss, or right back at the top, it was number 22, BYU. Whoever wins that poll is who we will add to the schedule, and we'll see who we end up playing week 1. So like I said, we have to play Chip Kelly and the UCLA Bruins. We have to. Or we have to play UCLA after stealing Chip Kelly, excuse me. Again, Temple, it's a revenge game. They ruined our season 2 years ago. And then South Carolina is just a relatively tough opponent that people have wanted to see us play. So, let's see. An early advantage for Wisconsin. It is close, though. Wisconsin and Washington getting some good votes. Went to a UNLV basketball watch party Sunday on the road. Damn. Sounds like fun. Not being sarcastic, sorry. I was reading and waiting to see what these results are going to be. So with BYU, it's outright up to a B grade in terms of difficulty. Ole Miss also gets us at a B. Wisconsin at a B. And Washington also at a B, so it doesn't really matter. But that is a very difficult way to start off a season, but we got to do it. We got to get that strength of schedule up there. You pretty much know if you're going to make the national title, you got to run the table. So, but you also can't have a C+ strength of schedule. But I mean, we're starting off the season as the 7th ranked team. We should be able to do this. Right now, BYU and Wisconsin are tied. I am not doing a runoff. I will choose where we go if it ends in a tie. I will be the decider. So, Wisconsin takes the lead. Very close. Will it be Wisconsin or BYU? That is what it's looking like right now. That is what it's looking like. You fuckers tied it up. Do you never learn? I mean, you guys can tie it up. That's fine. And BYU wins it by 1 vote. BYU wins it. We'll take on the Mormons. We'll head to UCLA, Temple at home, then South Carolina on the road. That is our schedule for this season. So the red shirts are taken care of. The schedule's taken care of. The last thing to look at now, big fingers crossed. The only reason why I want to play BYU on the road is just so I can see what their stadium looks like. We end up with plenty of home games in the conferences. So that's the only reason. Please be from the state I need them to be from. Start off with Canada. Couple of 3 stars. Kyle Powers, Stanley Murphy, and Sean Edwards. 2-star punter in there too, Andy Wilson. Let's see what else we got. Connecticut's 4-star tight end, Lionel Brooks. Let's go. That's a big, big option. Got David Powell out of Stanford, Bernard Green, Bobby Atkins, and Ryan Nelson. We'll start off with those 3 stars. We go to Maine. More 3 stars. Lonnie Robinson out of Belfast. Fred Hopkins out of Skowhegan. Brunswick's Tavares Thomas. And Saco's Reggie Heath. Massachusetts, Doug Concepcion. Massachusetts. Wow, man. Massachusetts gets shafted. The duo out of Natick. The way to go. Mass gets shafted in this game. New Hampshire, more 3 stars. Sam Ryan, Dave Mayfield, and Tyrell McGrew. Is that Barry Bonds? It's Brian Bonds. We're struggling here. Rhode Island, a 4-star. Larry Moore. A couple of 3 stars there as well. And last but not least is Vermont with another 4-star and John Fenner. So, honestly, we're not looking that bad. We got quite a few 4 stars, a couple of 3 stars in there too. We can start to add the 2 stars now. We honestly didn't do that bad. I can't say I'm unhappy. And honestly, we're going to have more players than we know what to do with. I mean, there's only room for 4 more people. We'll have the kicker, Brian Bonds. Rhode Island, we add safety Billy Hill. Vermont, we're locked out on Nick Reynolds. And then Canada. So technically I can add a couple of 1 stars. I'm honestly going to hold off. I'm not desperate for them. So we have 33 prospects on our initial board. Let's start taking a look here at the highest rateds to see if they are perhaps busts or not. So John Fenner, the middle linebacker, is a 78 as a 4-star out of Springfield, Vermont. Big time target for us this season. Lionel Brooks at tight end is only a 71. Still a 4-star though. Larry Moore, +2. He's a 75. Not bad. Not bad at all. Brian Bonds, the 2-star kicker, is a 70. It's not bad. Andy Wilson, the punter. 77 gem punter Andy Wilson. Hot dog, the Canadian. Not bad. I thought we'd struggle on special teams a lot more. James Rooney at linebacker. He's down by 3. Lonnie Robinson. Oof, -8 for the 3-star linebacker, Lonnie Robinson. That's rough. Reggie Heath gets a -3. Bobby Atkins, +1. He's a 69. Vinny Hill is a 67. David Powell, -4. Gerard Dixon, +2. All right, it's doing the thing where it glitches out, so let's reset this. Cannon Andy. All right, let's see if we can reset this and have it stop glitching out here. I do hate the glitching. All right, Gerard Dixon, it's a 68. Bernie Green, -4 down to a 62. Anthony Vincent, a gem of a wideout. He's a 72. 3 stars out of Vermont. Anthony Vincent. 93 speed out of the gates. Fantastic. Running back Matt Hampton. He's up by 1. Reggie Heath, we already scouted. He's a 65. Tavares Thomas, +4. Man, this class isn't looking that bad. William Coe. He gets better. And again, we'll reset this. I'll look at the worst 2 players on the board. I hate that glitch happens, but what are you gonna do? So let's see. Let's do. We have the punter, the other kicker. Let's go to free safety. Let's look at William Coe. He's a 65. Billy Hill is a 59. Ooh. So that's it for our initial scouting. We'll obviously have a little bit more to handle next time, and we'll have scholarships to hand out. We do have a point for White Fat Rock. And we are going to upgrade the Saban factor. I thought I got this before. I guess I just unlocked it. I could have sworn I used that upgrade point before and I didn't back out. That's really weird. But we will have the Saban factor. We haven't handed out any scholarships yet, so we do have a chance for some automatic acceptance. But that is it. We are ready to go for season number 1. For week number 1 of season number 6, for God's sakes. The 2018 season. As insane as that is, that we're already here. 2018. Again, we had to redshirt some people. I didn't want to necessarily redshirt, but that's okay. I don't know if this team, I mean, obviously, just in terms of the way this team is set up, we are not as good as we once were. We have 7 preseason all-conference players and 4 preseason all-Americans. And we have that immediate showdown against BYU. That is kind of scary because that can immediately fuck us over. But preseason all-Americans... I doubt we have anybody. Ooh, okay. We do have some people. First team, all NCAA. Sternhard Schizophrenia and Wah Wah, as well as Peter Richard Johnson. All first team, all NCAA, all Americans. And then all ACC. Testicles made the first team. Foffen, Bickler, Schizophrenia, Wah Wah, Johnson, and Corduroy Jansen. So we got some hype surrounding us this season. I like it. Let's round out the recruitment here. Or the scouting, should I say. So we will start off at quarterback. Let's go ahead and scout out Sean Edwards. Accidentally offered him a scholarship first. He's a +5, though. He's a 62. And then James Anderson is a 60. No immediate acceptance from either of them. Running back-wise, Kyle Powers is a 64. Fred Hopkins still a 62. Matt Hampton is a 66. Pat Mitchell, +5 up to a 66. Those running backs looking pretty good. And only a 5% chance of automatic acceptance this year. Stanley Murphy is a 61. Sam Ryan down to a 58. And of course, Vincent the Gem. Offer all these dudes scholarships, as we do. Tight end wise. McGrew down by 1. So yeah, Lionel Brooks. Huge target this year is Lionel Brooks. Vincent Hill. Already have him scouted. Nick Williams, +4. He's a 57. It's not amazing. Barry Moore will offer him the scholarship, the 4-star center. On the edge, Jeff Hughes is a 68. Man, we got really lucky with these guys being better than advertised. Really lucky this year. This class wasn't looking that great. Now all of a sudden, here we are. See outside linebackers. We're looking good. We're looking damn good. Got John Fenner. Bobby Mooney. It's actually a 60. That's not that bad. Corner, the only corner we're targeting, Marcus Collins. He's looking all right. I'm a little bit worried about our secondary, but we do have a lot of safeties, which helps. Let's see, anybody not scouted? McKinney, +5 to a 66. And then at kicker, Brian Bonds. We'll hand him his scholarship, and Andy Wilson as well. So with that, we get to go back to our normal tactic. We will sort by best overall and target the highest rated players first. And we got a couple of options who are at a 70 or over, which is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So recruitment-wise, we look great. Let's find out. I was going to save it for tomorrow. Let's find out if we can start this season off on a high note. We are down to an 84 rated squad. Do we have enough? Lee Corso is picking us. It's a tough matchup. This will look great on the resume if we can get this win. This will look phenomenal on the resume if we can get the win, but that is a big if. I don't think, obviously, we're going to sim as well as we did last year, which means we're going to need some goddamn heroics. This is the only game I have time left to play tonight. God, I will stuttering there because I'm choking on my own spit. Jesus. We will figure out from here, basically, what the attitude and what the mood is tomorrow. As to whether or not we're trying to salvage a season, or if this is the start of a revenge tour. So I'm ready to go. Whew. BYU for the first time. They're like old school Colts unis. That's right. Anyone who wears blue and white Colts unis. Here we go. Cody Freeman in his final season as our quarterback. It's the battle of 7v22. We needed this game to improve the strength of schedule as we look to get that revenge game against Temple on the books. We'll call heads.
Enjoy everything.
They win the toss, they elect to kick, so we will get first possession. Our first time playing without Shajon Peterson. Eugene Krabs, now the new return man. Horrible blocking, and Krabs gets lit up at the 15.
Freeman's decision-making abilities make him very effective against
the running game might not be what it used to be. We will see what Pinkley Torres is capable of as the starter. Scary as it is, this run should be a good start, though. Look at the wide receivers out there. It's cut off a bit, but jacking off Krabs and glory. Wow, that guy came from the other side. Somebody missed the block. That should have been a good gain for Pinkley Torres. That is not a promising sign that someone was able to work their way over from the far side. Hey, look, Toothy Beach is out there.
Freeman with a nice play fake.
Freeman to Guy being dude for the first down.
I think play action's a big part of this offense.
B-Major correct. We are out of real players. These are all scouted players by us at this point.
The linebackers and the safeties and puts a lot of pressure.
We'll see if we can hit Eugene Krabs here.
Both the run and the play action. And as a play caller, when I know
Eugene, not the best blocking, but a pickup of 3.
Really good about it. It's getting
okay.
my quarterback in rhythm, slowing down the defense, and giving us a chance.
Let's see what this offense has this year. We are, again, we are without Bloke Bartles. We are without the running back as well, and Sean Peterson. We've lost quite a few offensive weapons.
Gets it. He's in space.
Good catch by Pinkley. Torres drops the hammer on that corner. Good start to the season for Pinkley Torres. Good job by the O-line, too. Gave us plenty of protection. Like that from Pinkley. Kept his feet in bounds. Good stuff. Very, very good. I am still worried about how this team is going to sim. A toss out to the right might work. They don't really have the numbers.
Toss right.
Ah, Pinkley Torres! He almost broke through. Pickup of 7. God, this game gets it. You see that little bit of open space, and you think maybe, just maybe. Whew. All right, this is a pretty... Oh, the first ever carry for Isaac Adik. And here he goes to the outside. Isaac Adik up to the 21. Tried to hold up for a second to get that other guy upfield to block that dude, but 87 had no desire to do so. Look at this. Look at this. These running backs right now. I'm digging it. I'm glad we got rid of that. The lineman was right there. They had that perfectly covered, perfectly read. I had nowhere to go there. I didn't want to throw it and risk a fat guy interception. Right, we know Limitless Glory has speed. Unfortunately, 63 didn't pick up the block, and it's 3rd and 17. 2 awful plays. And all of a sudden here, we're in trouble. That crowd's woken up. Freeman's hit as he throws, and the ball hits the turf. The good thing is we have a phenomenal kicker. Corduroy Jansen is good. Great way to start the season with a huge 46-yarder from Corduroy Jansen III, Mark III. Well, not what I was hoping for on the opening drive, but points are pretty damn valuable. Let's start simming a little bit. BYU get a field goal on their opening possession. And our boys sim well. They get another field goal out of it. BYU with a touchdown. Touchdown for BC. 13-10 at the half. Was a 23-yard touchdown pass to Jackanoff. We'll go to the fourth. They get first possession. We got points out of that. It's 20-10. Now 20-17. Close game. At the start of the fourth, it's our ball. 3rd and 5. Only up by 3. It's a tough game. We're not simming terribly. I am kind of afraid of what's going to happen here, though. We're going to send Jackanoff deep. We're going to send Krabs deep.
He scrambled. Now he's going to run and watch out.
I'm so mad at that receiver for not picking up the block. I thought instead of throwing it to him, if he picked up the block, we could have made it further, but we did get the first down. So that's huge.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 39.
Jesus, they got 3 people back, huh? Being Dude, Toothy Beach, Krabs, and Jackanoff. Yep, that's my chat.
Takes it up the middle for a nice
Good run there for Pinkley Taurus. Obviously, we want to kill as much of the clock as we can here on this drive. But yeah, this season, I might not be able to take chances. I might have to play a lot more to try and secure the deal. Oh, the quarterback missed the block. Ah, 3rd and 10. Yeah, I should have held it. I should have held it. He ran right for the wide receiver. I didn't feel too confident with that play, but it was worth a shot. Let's have Pinkley on a block and release. Send him underneath.
He's going to try and scramble. Quick strike.
Here's Limitless Glory. Head down, just short. All-Text Elite Prospect hockey reference. Literally just search the year that you want. We got to go for this. We got to go for this. We got to keep possession. You guys know what it's going to be. The question is, as we have lost C.J. O'Hara at fullback, can Adrian Toothy Beach get the first down? Head down, Adrian Toothy Beach gets that first down.
No question. What impresses me is the blocking.
Good job, Adrian.
Just man to man. They're able to create a lane there.
All right, we keep possession. That's huge.
This is the 11th play of this drive.
And Adrian has a lot to live up to compared to C.J. O'Hara. Pinkley Taurus, everybody on this team has a lot to live up to, for the love of God.
Hands off left, and he's brought down.
Fortunately, right now, they are completely stuffing the running game. It keeps the clock running, but not quite what we're looking for. We are in field goal range, and we do have a great field goal, a great kicker in general, great field goal range. A lot of corners out. We got to run this. Keep trying to draw them offside. They're not falling for it.
Takes the ball inside.
Hinkley basically butt fumbled. His own offensive lineman was pushed into him.
The Cougars will use their first timeout.
And BYU used their first timeout. It is imperative
13th play of the drive
that we keep the clock ticking. So throwing here is very risky. However, Jackanoff's open. Here's the problem. We are going to be pretty far off center.
Digging themselves into a hole on 1st and 2nd down.
I got to get a look
So
at
the
this.
defense didn't really have to
All right, I
put
think we
too
got
much
this.
thought in how to defend
Oh yeah,
on
we
that
got
3rd
this.
down.
4th down. They'll line it up for the field goal.
Kick up
Kicks away.
and good.
Splits the uprights.
Easy does it. We're up by 6 with 2:08 to go. They have one timeout.
The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Not too bad there
Excellent
from
kick.
Corduroy Jansen.
This one's gonna be down.
2:08 to go. We're up by 6. Very, very close game. It's time to see what this defense can do. It is time to see just what exactly this defense is made of. We got some damn good players on this defense still. Great tackle there by Wawa.
Bryant gained 6 yards with a short completion.
That'll get the clock ticking. Again, we have some studs on this defense. Make no mistake. We have some studs on this defense. They're going to spike it. Late decision to spike it. Could pay off. I'll take that. It's a free down for us. That was a horrible choice on their part. Absolutely horrible. Cam Jansen. We'll have him in the spy, but we'll send the corner over.
Steps out of bounds.
4th and 4. This could be the game right here. No gain. This is for it right here. This is for the game. I'm a little bit worried about a QB sneak, but you know, we'll have to risk it. Throw short. Fuller doesn't get it. And the Boston College Eagles, a quick 3 and out. Wawa's 8th tackle of the game.
Things aren't tied, but
how do you like that? 1 first down ends this game. All we need is a first down, and this game is over. Here's the handoff. Pinkley Torres, though, nowhere to go. That is their final timeout. Pinkley had nowhere to go. We're just going to have to run it and hope for the best.
2nd down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35.
Let's see what Pinkley can do. We obviously want to gain some yards here. Pinkley, good ball protection, gains a few. It's 3rd and 6. We know we have field goal range to pull this off, too. Honestly, in terms of adjustments, lower fumble chance, protect the ball. I'm not worried about risking with the hold. See if we can get him to split up a little bit.
Just over a minute.
Go for that draw play. They got a safety blitzing, but we have to run it.
And that looked like a pretty good move.
No, we don't.
They
We can call a timeout.
Before the play clock ran out.
We can call a timeout there. That play wasn't going to go very well, so let's call a timeout, get a different look.
3rd down now. They
Call a timeout, get a different look, because that safety was going to blitz in and just destroy the O-line. Yeah, here we go. This is a much better look for us now. Pinkley Torres. Oh, that linebacker out of nowhere.
And their coordinator did a super job there to keep it this close in this ball game, and now the offense has got.
Slant was open. I can't risk throwing the ball and not having the clock tick down. Here we go. 45-yarder to seal the game. They can't ice him. We're going to wind down this clock all the way down and call our timeout.
They'll call a timeout
Just to make sure we take as much time off of that clock as possible. Utilize those timeouts. It is a 45-yarder from Corduroy Jansen. Kick is up. Kick is good. The Boston College Eagles are going to knock off BYU, and that's tremendous news for us if North Carolina loses. We play them, of course, or at least they're a conference rival. This ball game is over. That is a huge statement win for this BC team. Gigantic. We're going to knock off a ranked opponent in week 1 before taking on some, in theory, lesser opponents. And then we get into the conference games, so thank God we have a great kicker. Corduroy had a tremendous game. Thank God we have a great kicker. And down goes Hall, and that's the ball game right there. Statement victory. We said the BC Eagles were back on the warpath. And here we are. Maybe, just maybe, this season will be what we thought last season was going to be. Maybe, just maybe. Freeman, 2 touchdowns on the day for the senior. Big result for him. Big result for a lot of people on this team. Again, a high ranking of 7th based off of last season's results. We lost a crap load of players. Shout out to Chip Kelly and the promise he's already going to be delivering to this offensive line and just the offense in general. Very, very happy with that first performance. Again, Freeman, 185 yards, 2 touchdowns. 49 yards for Torres on the ground. Not great. That was enough. 20 yards for Iso Kadika. That was his only play of the game. Kicking-wise, it's going to freeze for a second. Jansen, 4 for 4. How great is it to have an 88 overall Canadian kicker in Corduroy Jansen Esquire II? I think I confused him with another one of Endo's fucking ridiculous names. Who remembers aim assist, for God's sakes? We're looking great. We are looking fantastic here. I'm pumped. I'm absolutely pumped. So let's get one little update before we take on UCLA in the Chip Kelly revenge game. I still can't believe we ended up with him, a fully maxed out coordinator at this stage in the game. Is outrageous. It really is. So, again, we got a lot of guys who are kind of learning on the fly here. Big, big shoes to fill this season. But some good XP earned that week. We're now 6th in the nation, which is fantastic. And in terms of recruitment, obviously, everything will stay as it was last week. Reset the points to be the same amount as last week. I guess I had 5 points on Kyle Powers. Actually, hold on a second. Ranked by OBR. Why do I have more points available than last week? Did we lose people already? Oh, that's right, because of the scouting. Duh, you big dummy. That's what happens when it gets to be too late. Fucking duh. Scouting and scholarships, you big idiot. There we go. All of our top players will focus on there in terms of OBR. Whew. UCLA will be next in the Chip Kelly revenge game. And methinks that maybe, just maybe, this season could be nice. Rhode Island's in danger of falling off of the pipeline. Wow. Well, we don't have Rhode Island or New Hampshire. They're both in danger of falling off the pipeline. It is what it is. As you see where our prospects are from. Connecticut's been the big one. 22 people. Who would have thought Connecticut and Maine would be the two big ones, where Massachusetts just gets left out in the cold for some reason with this damn game. And Mr. Freeman, after one game in week 1's in the top 5 for the Heisman. Take a picture. Might be the last time you see that. But there you go, the defending national champions in Clemson, #1 to start the season. We hope to get there. But we know how this works. If we're going to find any success, it is like directly through Clemson. It's awful.